My name is Harley Morrison, and my project is an air conditioning system design plan for a commercial building. The problem is the Topanga Community House in Southern California becomes uninhabitable during the summer months due to the extreme heat. So the senior project is based on making the community house comfortable to stay in with a temperature of 76 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the Topanga Community House, and it is difficult to use during the summer months because of the increased heat. Even when you're outside, the inside could be hotter. It cannot be rented comfortably, so the number of events being able to be hosted during the summer goes down. The different cooling alternatives looked at for this project is the traditional air handler and condenser, swamp cooler, package unit, and mini split systems. The first is a traditional system. This is what you'd have in your house most likely. It has an indoor air handler and an outdoor condenser. However, for this project, it was eliminated due to the lack of space available inside the building. Next is the swamp cooler. This unit uses outdoor air and water in order to cool. It can only do air conditioning and not heat. However, it works best in dry climates, so it was eliminated due to the humidity being so high that it could not cool effectively in the area. The next alternative was the package unit. This was accepted because it has the necessary cooling power. However, normally commercial buildings will use large package units, such as 20-ton units. However, for this project, we are limited to 5-ton units because the larger ones need 3-phase power, which would cost an additional $69,000 to install. But it is still an accepted alternative. The next is the mini ductless split system. This is a new technology with the necessary cooling power for the community house. So, a bid was made to install the package unit system, including the total initial investment, annual running costs, and the increased revenue that would be generated from having air conditioning in the building. This is because large events would be able to increase their revenue by $100 an hour, and classes and meetings an additional $10 per hour. The results of the annual cash flow will be $20,600.20 with a final net present value of 20 years at $95,381.86. This is done over 20 years because the lifespan of the package unit is 20 years. Another bid was made for the mini split system with the initial investment cost, a lower annual running cost, and the same increased revenue because it was still an air conditioning system installed. However, the lifespan of the mini split system is only 10 years. So the initial investment would only be for the first 10 years with an annual cash flow of around $25,000 and a net present around $79,000. After 10 years, the equipment would need to be placed along with the installation costs of that, with a lower cash flow of $23,000 and the net present value of around $100,000, which gives a total over 20 years $117,576. This is a summary of the economic analysis of both sets of equipment. The difference between the two systems isn't that great if you compare it over 20 years. The net present value difference is only $22,000, $118.92. This does make the mini split system better economically. So it's important to look at the pros and cons of each system. The pros of the package unit is it will be easier to repair since there will be only 4 units. Less units means less controls, and it's the more traditional and reliable system. Con is the unsightly ductwork that would be, since the stage area would be consumed by lots of ductwork, which would take away from backdrops and props. And the system is either on or off. It does not run at variable speeds. Next is the pro and con of the mini split system. This is a lot more energy efficient because it can run at variable speeds. It has a smaller initial investment, and since there are 10 indoor units, there'll be more zones. However, this means more controls and unsightly indoor wall units, since there will have to be 10 of them. In conclusion, the price difference isn't that significant, at around only $1,100 a year more profitable for the mini split system. However, if you look at the new board of directors, they strive for innovation and new technology. Since the mini ductless split system is the newest technology on the market, the mini ductless split system best fits the ideals of the board, and so that's the best system to put in the Topanga Community House.